The song Down is basically a revenge fantasy. I mean, you know, we've all had a situation where we've been wronged, you know? We didn't do shit to nobody. Like we didn't fuck with anybody. And somebody just like, you know, sticks you with a shiv and you're like, wait a minute. I didn't see that coming. And then you're so blindsided by it. They do it again and you're like, what? You know, no, wait a second. And so Down for me, I mean, there's not a lot of like room for interpretation in the lyrics. I mean, it's just like, you fucked with me and you know what? You fucked with me for the last time. This is not okay. That was a fun song to make though. That was really, really, really fun. It started originally with, I mess around a lot with modular synths. So I had this modular thing that I was tweaking with. It was like doom dit dat dat do doom dat 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 dat, you know, and I was just like, okay, cool. This has a vibe. This has a feel. And then I put this classical guitar on top that was kind of playing this descending thing. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And I was just riffing over this thing, and the word I said was down. You know, just like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, I know what that's about. And the song kind of sprang up from there. And I remember being at Conway Studios with Jack Antonoff and the two background singers, Lynn Fidmon and Kenya Hathaway, and having them sing, you know, down and down, 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 down. Obviously, you know, a certain little homage to Fame and that kind of like Young Americans Bowie, and Jack played some ripping drums on that and whirly, and I was playing guitar, and it was so fun, and it felt like, you know, oh man, I'm so glad that rather than stewing and being aggrieved, I get to like turn it into something that's super fun, you know, for whatever hells we sort of individually put ourselves through. Like at the end of the day, you have to be you, and I get to be me in this situation, and to be you with all that unresolved kind of messed up stuff is kind of your own punishment. I don't need to punish you any more than you already kind of are for your unresolved unkindness. Another thing about Down was on that outro, you know, I definitely was thinking about the Stevie Wonder songs. You're just a masochistic fool. And I definitely was like, you know, go tell your friends. Like, just go tell your friends. Oh, you don't have any left? Oh, okay, well, that's a bum out. And yeah, it's definitely Down is a kiss-off revenge fantasy. And I also enjoyed, instead of saying get off of my dick, get off of my tit. You know, just, you gotta feminize this language.